Hey Max, so after that last Warzone update, I don't have enough storage on my drive. What do I do?
Oh man, that's easy. Let's just head over to Amazon. And what do you think? A 8 terabyte drive, yeah?
Yeah, that should do.
Yeah, no problem. That's £183.
But wait, what's that one above it?
That's literally the same thing, except in an external drive, but that'll be more... Oh. It's £60 less.
Okay.
So this is not a one-off. I picked those particular examples in that dramatized intro because that is exactly the external hard drive I bought when I wanted an 8 terabyte internal drive for cheap. But as I say, this happens all the time. The same internal hard drives are used in external hard drives and then sold for less. The reason for this is a little muddy. A good share of people believe they are drives that don't match up to the manufacturer's usual quality control that they strive for, and then they get put into external hard drives. Some believe it is simply a matter of economies of scale, and companies think that they will sell lots more external hard drives than they will internal hard drives. Or maybe it's the bloatware of backup plans and encryption programs that these companies get to sell along with external hard drives, adding value for them beyond the initial purchase price of the drive. But whatever you believe, one thing is clear. If you value the safety of a warranty or customer service, this is not the route for you, as almost certainly the process of shucking, as it's called, will void the warranty. But if you're always on the lookout for a deal and don't mind a little risk, there are savings to be had. On top of this, this video is timed to coincide with Prime Day, and you can bet your bottom dollar that consumer-grade external drives are much more likely to be reduced than enthusiast-grade internal drive, even though they are almost, and in some cases, exactly the same. What follows is not really a guide, although it might help you if you bought this exact drive. Instead, I made this to give you an idea of what it might be like to do it for the first time without any first-hand knowledge of the process. I had never done it before, and I specifically chose non-specialist, or even appropriate tools for this process. This should be a legitimate view of what it would be like for Joe Blogs to open one of these things up following one of 100 YouTube tutorials. What I will add is before doing anything, make sure you hook up your drive and make sure you haven't got one that's dead on arrival or damaged in some way. Personally, I use Crystal Disk to first check the smart data on my drive, and then I moved on to Victoria Hard Drive Tool to perform a full scan for 15 hours straight. But, safe in the knowledge I have a perfectly acceptable drive, I'll move this camera into a position where it can see my hands, and I'll also get you an overhead shot, so hopefully you'll be able to see everything that happens at all times. Mercifully, I don't have a third camera, so you won't be able to see the sheer terror on my face as I dig into one of these for the first time. So with all that being said, let's get on with the teardown. Okay, so for this I'm not using any particular specialist tools. I'm using a keyway tensioner from my lockpicking set, one of my more useful hobbies. You can use any other piece of metal you might have as a bit of a pry tool, or indeed there are pry tools sold for exactly this purpose. And also I'm using this precision screwdriver I had lying around, jeweler's set, that sort of thing. I think will do just fine. We'll see if we have to add any more tools on top of this as we go. So I think the best thing for me to do is get this into the edge and open up a bit of a gap by twisting, get the tensioner in. Okay, I'm basically going to go along and try and pop it out of its clips. So there are 3 clips along each side: 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. And the aim here, well, the aim in here is to get it apart, but the secondary aim here is to try and do it without breaking those clips. I'm not entirely sure I'll be able to do that, but I'll give it a shot. Yeah, nice again. Okay, that feels like one went. Definitely don't think it's going unbroken though. I'm going to try and go along the casing. Okay, so running along the edge here, I'm able to get to pop. I'm going back the other way now. So that's one of the clips there, stopping my progress. I must say, this is a lot more violent than I thought it would be. Try this end again. The ledge to go around it is very thin. Okay, let's perhaps start all again, but on the opposite side. So we're into the casing there. Let's go for the dragging technique again. Well, alright, that's two sides. That's that works much the same. I'm able to get the tensioner in. Yeah, tensioner's in. These corners that are giving me the biggest jip. I'm not really sure. It's best to overcome them. There's a corner. I think that was the turning point. I've got quite a lip there now. Oh, that's 2 out of 3 on this end then, for certain. Well, that definitely felt like one breaking. Oh, that's a third. Okay. And see, those 3 have gone, and they aren't damaged. That being said, a lot of marks. I think would be noticed. That was impatient of me. Have a look. Well, astoundingly, it looks like none of those clips actually broke. I mean, said there's a lot of sort of surface damage. So yeah, in short, no longer under warranty. But that's all right. Didn't expect it. I think that was a resounding success. This can be used again if we wanted to. And that's all about getting this drive out. Now, I'm led to believe with this particular model, it's as simple as turning it upside down. It does seem to be coming away nicely there. Oh, I'm pulling away from the case. There we are. Just a friction fit. And now we can see, I don't know if you can see this, I'll make it better later. There's a 8TB Barracuda ST8000DM004. It's exactly what we wanted. I'll take these little rubber feet off. I'll take these 4 screws out now. I'm actually using the same precision screwdriver. Again here, it should be a Phillips of some kind, but it seems to do the job actually a lot better than the Phillips head that was in this set. And the last one, there. That's 4 screws gone. Now this particular one is a friction fit from here on, so we're just going to push away the hard drive. Now it is free. That perfectly otherwise normal Seagate Barracuda 8TB. For a lot more money than we paid. We also have perfectly good caddy. We have a 3.5 drive we happen to want to turn into an external drive later on. So now that's all done. It's a bit hairy in places, but I'm pretty happy with how it went. That's now safely in my computer, and in fact, through the magic of editing, it's now had 4,500 hours of use. So let that one boggle your mind, because I thought I was recording this on Prime Day. Anyway, all is well. Would I recommend this though? If you're the sort of person who doesn't like using USB that didn't come in the package, no, not your sort of thing. But if you're handy with tools and you like saving a bit of money, this is a great way. Now, I'm not an actual time traveler, and I don't know if there will be any really good deals come Prime Day. But if I notice any that seem particularly good, I'll put them down in either the description or perhaps a pinned comment below. To add a bit of credence to this, they won't be affiliate links, partly so that, you know, I'm not just trying to flog a load of hard drives, but also because I'm a bit thick, I'm not really sure how affiliate links work. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you find it helpful in some way, if only to convince you to perhaps do this procedure yourself. If you like the video, please consider liking it, comment anything down below you like, and please subscribe. I'm Mac, and this has been Shucking a Hard Drive.